So, we got some pretty big news about Avatar: The Last Airbender. And yeah, I have lots of thoughts. Okay, so it was just officially announced that Nickelodeon is coming out with something called Avatar Studios, where they will be making original content based in the Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra universe. They're making a movie, they're making multiple TV shows, and depending on how you feel about it, this could be terrible or amazing news. Nickelodeon is set to launch Avatar Studios, a new division designed to create original content spanning animated series and movies based in the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, with original creators and executive producers Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko on board as co-chief creative officers. The first project out of the gate will be a new animated film, which is set to start production later this year. Now this is straight from the horse's mouth. Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra have grown at least tenfold in popularity since their original hit runs on Nickelodeon, and Ramsey Naito and I are incredibly excited to have Mike and Brian's genius talent on board to helm a studio devoted to expanding their characters and world into new content and formats for fans everywhere. Creator-driven stories and characters have long been the hallmarks of Nickelodeon, and Avatar Studios is a way to give Mike and Brian the resources and runway to open up their imaginations even more and dive deeper into the action and mythology of Avatar as we simultaneously expand upon that world and the world of content available on Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon. Alright, so what does this all mean? Should we be excited? Who's making it? What is it going to be about? What characters are going to be in it? So many questions. I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm personally a bit torn. I'm a bit conflicted about this because he even admitted it. The first thing that he said was, man, Avatar and Korra, their popularity is tenfold now. They've never been more popular. So, I mean, come on, that's why they're doing this. And that's what worries me. I don't know if they're doing it to capitalize on the popularity of Avatar, or if they really want to dive into the mythology, into these characters, and make new, creative, inventive stories. I hope it's the latter, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I will say that because the second paragraph, when they said that they want to bring in new creative ideas and dig into the mythology of these characters, they want to get in deep about new creative stories, that's promising. But can we believe them? I don't know. I personally don't believe them. I love Avatar. I'm sure you love Avatar. If you're watching this video, most people love Avatar, or at least like Avatar. So I'm sure some people are going bonkers for this, going crazy. More Avatar, yes! I don't know. It's just, it's kind of smelling like before Watchmen or Doomsday Clock, where you have Watchmen, this perfect genre-defining book with great characters. It had a finality to it. All the characters, their arcs went to a stop. We got what we wanted. It was satisfying. And then they came out with, hey, before Watchmen, hey, you know these characters that you love? Well, here's what they were doing before you loved them. And then Doomsday Clock, when they were just kind of thrown in there, when they didn't really have any connectivity to the thread of the rest of the DC universe. I guess it's okay to do if you have the right writers and the right creatives. And it's good to know that the original creators are a part of it and they're not going to be directing any episodes. I don't know, actually, because they made Korra, which Korra isn't a bad show. I think Korra is an okay show. It's fun, it's funny-ish, it's entertaining. It just doesn't compare to Avatar. It's not even in the same league. And they made that show, so I don't know if I'm going crazy for them to come back, because they have shown that they do have faults. And even though they created Avatar, they know more than any of us about the universe, about the characters. Maybe Avatar was a fluke. Maybe they made this one incredible show And I don't think you can do it again. Now, yes, it is possible that they're going to bring in the right talent. They are going to focus in. They're going to make good quality content. But let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. They're going to make sequels. They're going to make prequels. They're going to make spin-offs. We're going to see Zuko and Aang and Toph and Katara and everyone on these adventures in their 30s, or prequels about their parents, or a prequel about Iroh. And I hope they don't do this. I really hope they base it in the universe but make new stories. It would be really cool to see different, you know what? Thinking about it, I don't really want to see another Avatar. I don't want to see another chosen one who has all of this weight on their shoulders to save the world. We've seen it twice before, and while we haven't seen a earthbending or a firebending Avatar, do we really want to see that again? I want to see characters like Sokka who don't have any powers, who can't bend. How do they react to the world? How do they react to the war? How are they living their lives? What is their character like? I want to see people who aren't connected to the main gang, who aren't connected to the Avatar, who aren't connected to these royal characters. I want to see something different. And hey, by all means, they might do that. I really have a feeling that even if they do that, they're going to make a lot of fan servicey pandering stuff as well. But then again, thinking about it, it would actually be cool to see the first ever Avatar, to see how the world reacted to that, to see the first person who can bend 4 elements. How did they feel? What did they go through? The weight on their shoulders, having all this power, not knowing their place in the world. As I'm thinking about it more, and as I talk about it, my view is shifting, it's changing. I'm excited, kind of, but I'm not. But then I kind of am, but then I'm not. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just worried that they're gonna make sequels about these characters that we don't need. These characters that have finality to their stories, their perfect stories. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be completely upfront with you. Zuko is my favorite animated character of all time. I love Zuko. He is amazing. His story ended perfectly. His arc was amazing. But if they gave us some more Zuko, if I got to see Zuko in his prime being the Fire Lord, kicking fire ass, I'm not going to say no to that. Let's be honest. Who's going to say no to that? I can sit here and whine about all these things being forced, but guess what? I'm going to watch it. I can admit that. I'm just voicing my concerns, my frustrations with these companies that they're going back to this well, and I don't know if it's because they want to make new original content or they want to make that ching-ching. I don't know. I mean, I've been surprised before, and hopefully they get the right writers, the right directors, the right animators. They give us some awesome characters, because that world is so rich with the costume designs, the mythology, the people, the characters, the world, the cities, the animals, the atmosphere, the everything. It's a great world to go back to. Even if Korra isn't a great show, it was fun going back to that world. And if we see the world like 1,000 years prior to Avatar, that could be interesting. That would be honestly kind of fun. I don't know. See, I just have these raw thoughts right now. I don't really know how to feel about it. I mean, I'll have to wait until we see more, until we get writers, until we get concepts, until we get plot synopsises, because we don't know what any of this stuff is even about. I could just be going off about nothing here, because they didn't say it was gonna take place with the characters that we already know. They just said it was taking place in the universe. They didn't say that we're gonna see Aang and Katara and Sokka again. They just said it's gonna be in the universe of Avatar. So hopefully they do it justice. Just please don't make it like Star Wars. Please don't make every single character connected to the main characters from before. Aang's grandson or Zuko's great-grandson or great-grandfather, what their adventure was. Make it something new. Make it something interesting. Make it something different. But also, give me more Zuko. Actually, no, don't. Don't go, no more Zuko. Yes, bring me Zuko. No, actually, don't go back to that. But maybe But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. See, this is what they do. They announce this, they get us pulled back into the universe. It's working. They're pulling me back in. They're making me think about Zuko and Iroh and Aang and the incredible adventure they went on. This is how they get you. This is how they get me. I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna let it happen. But I might let it happen. But I don't know. Who gives a damn what I think? I want to know what you think. In the comments, let's talk about it. What do you think about Avatar as a whole? What do you think about this announcement? What do you think about new shows, new movies? Let's talk, and let's talk about who is your favorite Avatar character. Mine is Zuko. Iroh is a close second. I want to hear yours. I want to talk about it. I truly appreciate you watching this far into the video. If you made it to this point, you rock. All right, so until we meet again, peace. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more of my ridiculous content, check out one of these. Maybe you'll enjoy yourself, or maybe you'll watch it and crap your pants. Click one and let's find out.